Well, good Monday morning, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide. We are on October 21st, 2019. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Thank you for joining me today. God bless humanity. Starting out here looking at our sun. Still, the only thing we're watching is the large coronal hole that is coming in. Will be Earth facing. Definitely be expecting some space weather here over the next 48 hours to 72 hours. Let's get to earthquakes here, as it has been very busy. Largest earthquake last 24 hours, 6.4 Vanuatu, and that was early this morning at a 226 kilometer depth. And that was after a pretty deep earthquake in Fiji region. But we also had an uptick throughout Cascades, where we had a 4.6 here in Bandon, Oregon at a 10 kilometer depth. Definite uptick throughout Alaska, Cascadia Fault. But yeah, a very deep earthquake at Fiji region, 630 kilometer depth, a 5.3. So we definitely were expecting a larger, shallower earthquake right afterwards, and 6.4 rang off in Vanuatu, 4.9 there in Chile. As well, a sizable 5.4 earthquake here in Iran at a 10 kilometer depth. And Carlsberg Ridge with a 5.0. Now there is a tropical system right there under that where that 5.0 struck. Atmospheric compression earthquakes are happening more frequently now that we have deeper, lower level troughs in these stronger low pressure systems across the world. This is the last 7 days for earthquakes. Still pretty quiet throughout North America, but the last few days we saw an uptick throughout Europe and the Philippines. Now something here, this was a weather bomb that dropped itself on the Dallas and Texas coastline. This is Richardson, Texas. Devastating footage coming out as a very large, I believe F3, F4, or an F4 tornado touched down. Huge atmospheric compression event as a tropical depression came from Mexico, ripped across the state into Texas and right into the warm waters of the Gulf. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody who was affected by this late night tornado. This is the second night in a row where we've had late night tornadoes totally destroying areas in the United States. So thoughts and prayers to the United States. Overlooking here, composite image, you can see where the weather bomb happened right there. Oh, wow. Some pretty intense cloud tops. I remember reporting these kind of events last year around this time as well. And that's as those cold northern lows dip down as far as the Gulf. So we've got intertropical convergence happening where these cold temperatures coming straight from the north and reaching as far down as the Gulf of Mexico. So when you get extreme cold and extreme heat, this is what happens. A weather bomb in the Gulf of Mexico. Watch for this storm to keep going and following the same path northeast into Ontario. All these systems are taking the same path, ripping up the southeastern United States and Central Plains. Let's get to tropical storms, as we have 2 tropical storms in the West Pacific, one area of interest in the Indian Ocean, which I was talking about, and another area of interest which is dying out. So that was Octave. This here is Neoguri. Or no, Bueloi. Sorry, this is Bueloi. Heading across Japan right now. A lot of rain with it. And then Typhoon Neoguri, who is a Category 2, turning into a Category 3 today. Strong, defined eye wall there. Still expected to grow into a Category 4 typhoon. but not expected to hit land, except for possibly the Mariana Islands. Overlooking here, satellite imagery over the Gulf of Mexico and Texas. You can see where that event happened. So that was Tropical Storm Priscilla that ripped across Mexico. Crazy stuff. Wanted to show you here the next 10 days for snowfall around the world. And definite winter patterns already. I mean, look at this. Colorado, Wyoming, these areas down here are going to be expecting a foot of snow in the coming 10 days. A lot of snowfall accumulating throughout Alaska, British Columbia as well. Here in Alberta, still being sheltered by the Chinook and not getting much of this snow. But look at this, across Russia, United Kingdom, Europe, definitely seeing a lot of snow already. Stay aware and prepared. Let's get to the 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteo Earth, Meteo Mike. Start out here overlooking North America. You can see large cold lows swinging down to as far south as Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is still very strange, guys. So watch for another atmospheric event as another tropical depression moves in from Mexico later in the week, and the cold low comes down and they smash right over Texas again. So watch for these kind of events to reoccur over the next few weeks as we transition into winter. Across the Pacific, Tropical Storm Octave has just been sitting there spinning for the past 6 days. High pressure ridge in the Atlantic, bringing about some extreme weather. Spain and Western Europe, huge low pressure lows in Russia. We've been talking about that for the last couple of days as well. Winter's definitely moved into Russia early. And then here's the path of the tropical storms in the West Pacific. The next 5 days, Japan receiving a lot of rain as a low pressure system decides to join forces with Imagery. Not much to talk about for weather in Australia. But India and Pakistan, we do have that area of interest just west of India. And on the east side, they're also seeing a lot of rain. No other areas of interest to talk about. If you're here looking at the southern hemisphere, thanks for watching today. This has been Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're receiving every notification, so you can stay aware and prepared. Thanks for watching today. This has been Mike with Morning Dew. Stay aware and prepared. Stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.